Returning to nature can feel like traveling back in time, especially in the world's most ancient forest areas, which are home to some of the oldest life forms on the planet. These woods are often in remote parts of the world, but travelers can easily arrange a 1- or 2-week trip to visit these natural treasures. With many of us leaning toward natural areas, now is a great time to daydream about exploring these beautiful environments. Daintree Rainforest. The Daintree Rainforest is estimated to be 180 million years old, making it the world's oldest forest. In addition to being the oldest forest, the Daintree Rainforest is one of Australia's largest continuous areas of rainforest, covering around 460 square miles. With such a long and rich history, the Daintree Rainforest supports around 30% of Australia's frog, reptile, and marsupial species, 65% of the country's bat and butterfly species, and 18% of all bird species. The Daintree Rainforest is also home to approximately 1,200 insect species. Furthermore, the Daintree Rainforest is a renowned tourist attraction, with approximately 400,000 tourists each year. Borneo Lowland Rainforest. The Borneo Lowland Rainforest is around 140 million years old and encompasses much of the island of Borneo. Previously, the jungle entirely covered the island. The Borneo Lowland Rainforest, as well as the entire island, has a diverse environment. Borneo is home to around 15,000 flowering plant species, 3,000 tree types, 221 terrestrial species, and 420 bird species that live on the island permanently. Despite being one of the world's oldest and greatest forests, the Borneo Lowland Rainforest is rapidly disappearing due to deforestation. The Borneo Lowland Rainforest is the only site where the Bornean orangutan, one of the world's 2 remaining orangutan species, may be found in the wild. Taman Negara. While it may not be the oldest, Taman Negara is remarkably old, dating back more than 130 million years. Taman Negara was the first officially protected area in Malaysia, created in 1938. Taman Negara, like many of the old forests on this list, is a popular tourist destination, with one of its most well-known attractions being the Taman Negara Canopy Walk, a 510-meter suspension bridge that spans the forest's high treetops. Taman Negara was originally known as King George V National Park, but it was renamed after Malaysia gained independence in 1957. Amazon Rainforest. Although not the world's oldest forest, the Amazon rainforest is the world's largest and most biodiverse tropical rainforest. The Amazon rainforest is so large that it accounts for more than half of the world's remaining rainforests. The Amazon rainforest is home to around 10% of all known biodiversity, including endemic and endangered plants and wildlife. Do you know? The Amazon rainforest is still home to a huge number of indigenous people, as well as a variety of native plants and animals. Although the Amazon rainforest is essential components of the global climate system, deforestation has destroyed many areas of it in recent decades. Caspian-Hyrcanian mixed forests. The Caspian-Hyrcanian mixed forests ecoregion is largely unknown, but it contains some of the world's most stunning ancient forests. The Caspian-Hyrcanian forests were designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2019, with a history spanning 25 to 50 million years. The Hyrcanian forests extend along the coast of the Caspian Sea and the northern slopes of the Alborz Mountains, encompassing 5 Iranian provinces: North Khorasan, Golistan, Mazandaran, Gilan, and Ardabil. Golistan National Park is also situated in the Hyrcanian ecoregion. The remaining Hyrcanian forests are in southeast Azerbaijan, encompassing the Lankaran lowland and the Talish Mountains. Réunion National Park. Réunion National Park was only declared a legally protected park on the island of Réunion in 2007. However, the forested regions preserved by Réunion National Park are almost as old as the island itself, which formed over 3 million years ago. The island is located on a volcanic hotspot and contains 2 volcanoes, one active and one dormant. The slopes of the 2 volcanoes are extensively wooded. While the majority of Réunion National Park is wild, there is a tiny agricultural area where cattle and vegetables are grown. Did you know? Reunion National Park encompasses around 42% of the total island. Next up, Yakushima Forest. Yakushima Island was named a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1993, and it contains the remains of a warm temperate ancient forest that is unique to this region of the world. The exact age of Yakushima Forest is unknown, although one of its oldest trees, the Jomonsugi, is estimated to be around 7,000 years old. Yakushima Forest is not only an ancient forest, but it is also one of the most beautiful forests in the world, with many tourists commenting that it seems like something out of a fairy tale. Yakushima Island and its forest are home to red-bottomed macaques, Yakushima macaques, and a variety of sika deer, Yakushika. According to some visitors, the macaques and deer enjoy a symbiotic relationship, with the monkeys occasionally riding on the backs of the deer. Yakushima Forest inspired the landscape of Princess Mononoke, a popular animated film. Kakamega Forest. Kakamega Forest is Kenya's sole rainforest, dating back several million years. Kakamega Forest is thought to be the only remnant of a tropical rainforest that stretches from coast to coast across Africa's equator. Kakamega Forest, like the majority of the forests on our list, is home to unique plants and animals. Kakamega Forest is home to around 60 fern species, 150 tree and shrub species, and 170 flowering plant species, including 60 orchid species, 9 of which are unique to the forest. Unlike some of the more well-known forests on this list, Kakamega Forest is a hidden gem and not frequently visited by tourists. However, Kakamega Forest welcomes visitors and offers a variety of guided tours and carefully marked walking pathways. Ancient bristlecone pine forest. The ancient bristlecone pine forest is well known for its abundance of Great Basin bristlecone pines, which are among the world's oldest trees. The ancient bristlecone pine forest is most likely considerably older, but it is at least 5,000 years old based on the oldest trees. The ancient bristlecone pine forest contains several remarkable trees, including Methuela and the patriarch tree, the world's largest bristlecone pine. Tarkine Rainforest. The Tarkine Rainforest is Australia's largest Gondwanan cool-temperate rainforest. The Gondwanan rainforests were called after the ancient supercontinent of Gondwana, which existed between 500 and 180 million years ago, since fossil evidence reveals that the current rainforests contain many of the same species as the rainforests that covered Gondwana. The precise age of the Tarkine Rainforest is unclear. However, it is thought to be at least 3,000 years old, as are the forest's oldest trees. The Tarkine Rainforest, like all of the rainforests on this list, is under severe threat from logging and other human activity. Fortunately, there is a significant conservation effort underway to safeguard the remaining Tarkine forest. The Tasmanian and Australian governments agreed in 2005 to protect an additional 70,000 hectares of rainforest in the Tarkine from logging. Did you know? The Tarkine Rainforest is the home to the world's largest freshwater crayfish, Astacopsis gouldi, also known as the giant freshwater lobster. Some natural forests around the world are so old that it gets hard to assign a date to them. However, thanks to contemporary techniques in science, scientists can now estimate the age of some of the world's oldest woods. Ancient forests can still be found on almost every continent. That has brought us to the end of the exploration of some of the oldest forests around the world. What are your thoughts about these forests? Have you visited any of these before? If so, please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Let's meet again with our next video.